There are so many different ways that we can slice this, but if you're an investor, what is most important to you? Is it cloud? Is it AI innovation? Where are you looking?
Well, it is AI innovation, but before we go there, I think the most important thing for me as an investor in Alphabet is that it's one of the most attractively priced of the FANGMA stocks. So, there's a lot of debate about whether this stock or that stock that's leading the market is too high and could a trapdoor be forming underneath it. I don't think that's the case in Alphabet. Earlier this year, there were some knocks on Alphabet about their costs having to go up to compete in AI, particularly with Microsoft. It seems to have shaken those off. This is just a solid tech company that I would expect a solid earnings report for. I don't expect this is a stock that tomorrow you see it's up 10%. Maybe it's up 1 or 2%. But I think it's going to continue to be a very attractively priced technology stock that's not only easy to own, Courtney, but it's easy to buy even at these levels.
Josh, what do you think
about these? Much of them.
Yeah, that's true. Josh, what do you think about these levels for Alphabet going into earnings?
I think it's buyable, but Google's got to. I would be careful buying it, quote unquote, for the earnings, because Google's got a spotty track record of telegraphing enough to the street to get them comfortable with the number that they end up reporting. This is not a company that plays the game particularly well, and there have been over the last couple of years some, I don't want to say shockers, but some downside surprises. So if your sole reason for buying it is because you think the earnings coming out are going to be an upside catalyst, well, you know more than I do. So Gazungazai, go with God. I don't invest that way, and I'm not somebody that trades stocks specifically for any given earnings report. I would rather trade the reaction. What I would tell you is if they take this stock down because it's like light by a penny, or they say something about the ad market that people don't love, for me, that would be a buying opportunity. Google is going to be one of the preeminent players in AI. Sergey Brin is back, not just for lunch. He's back in his office. The Wall Street Journal is reporting that extensively. The founders of the company have returned, like Gandalf in the Two Towers, just at the moment where they're needed. And, Google's working on its own AI environment with TensorFlow and its own chips, tensor processing units, or TPUs. They're not going to be left out of this race. I just popped into a Google Doc the other day to work on something for my daughter who's in high school, and the Google AI suggestion engine is in full force in there, doing all of the things that Microsoft has going on with OpenAI. So I think this is a long-term play on the big themes that are going to take us into 2030 in tech, and Alphabet is going to play there. So if you get a bad reaction on an earnings report, my instinct would be to buy it and not sell it.
Jason, I'm wondering, though, how much of the stock move for Alphabet is because of the excitement around AI. It's up something like 38% year to date.
Yep. No, and I think that's played a role for all the mega cap tech stocks, honestly, this kind of the discussion around AI. And for me, as it relates to Google tonight, what I'm looking for is ad revenue. What does ad revenue look like going forward? I know in the last quarter there's a little bit of a slowdown there. I'm also looking for the cost cutting. Obviously, they've laid some people off. Let's see what the material impact on margins are going forward. And Google Cloud. Google Cloud was the first quarter of profitability last quarter. Let's see if there's some continued acceleration going to this quarter.
It's an interesting point about cost cutting. A number of the names that reported here in the last 24 hours sort of juiced up earnings by a lot of cost cutting. Stephanie, you were nodding your head about ad spending. Of course, that's a big one that we think about. What about also the YouTube revenue growth? Can the growth slowing? Can we reverse that?
Yeah, I think you can. I think it is all about digital ads. Really, I do, because I think you are going to see a rebound in that, and that will be positive. And then it's also going to be about cloud, what Jason just mentioned, right? Those are the two pieces I think that people look for. And also maybe there is some margin upside from the cost cutting, and so maybe you get some operating leverage if you get the top line a little bit better than expected. You know, I own Meta, and I care about digital ads for them too. So I'm watching tonight very closely as to how it pertains to Meta tomorrow.